Hi, this is Nicholas for TR Electronic, and today I want to show you a feature of the LE200 that is the attribute called the fail output value, which determines which position value should be transmitted in case of an error. This error can be a result of the laser light beam being interrupted, a missing reflector, the laser diode being turned off, or being outside the range of capabilities of the laser. In the previous video, we created an AOI to better interact with the laser device and turn the laser diode on and off. We are going to use what we learned in those videos and add on another feature. If you haven't set up your AOI or laser diode toggle commands yet, please do so, or watch the previous videos on how we do it. Link to our playlist is down below. All right, let's get started. Go to the top and add a new rung. From there, we'll add an examine on block and add a new tag. Give it a name. I'll call mine toggle value 0 and press enter. Then let's add two move blocks. These will be used to write to our device. First, we want to set the destination location to the write.write config. We need to check the write config table to make sure that we select the fail output value, written value, which in this case will be 10. Convert that number using base 2 and exponent 10, and set that as your source. For the second move block, enter LE200.write.fail output value as the destination location and 0 as the source value. If we have a look at the LE200 manual, we can see that on page 140, the value we need to use to set the default position to 0. Setting to a value of 0 means that when we have something happen to the output of the laser, such as a light break, LED off, no reflector, or out of range, the last or failed output value will read as 0. If we wanted the output to read something different, such as the maximum possible value, -1, then we need to set this source value to 1. Or if we wanted the output to show the last known valid position, then we need to set the source value to 2. Lastly, we need to make sure that the commands that we write to the PLC are understood. So let's add a latch command to our rung. Go to the top and select it. Mine is in my favorites group. And set that to le200.write.command and press enter. Okay, the first line is done. Let me add the other two rungs and we can get a look at all three options for this setting. What I'm doing here is copying and pasting the rung that I had originally and just modifying the tags. This is a shortcut you can take instead of rewriting or re-entering everything from scratch again. Okay, now that we have all three rungs ready for testing, let's open our controller tags and have a look at our setup. Go to the bottom and select LE200 and expand the LE200.write section. Then drag it to the other side of the screen so we can see the main program and the controller tags together. Let's now download the program to our PLC device. When this program is downloaded to our PLC, I'm going to do 3 tests on 3 different output values to show what the sensor is reading as well as what happens when it detects an error. I'm also going to highlight certain sections of the program to show you what the laser is seeing in real time. The yellow color will show the position, fail output, and write config, while red will show the laser diode and write command tags. This test, I'm going to toggle the laser light on and off to see if the laser diode recognizes this as an output error. To toggle, press Ctrl T. I'm now going to change the laser output to the maximum possible value of the laser encoder. For the toggle 2 test 2 demonstration, based on the way that the laser encoder works, the feature that shows the last known position when an object blocks its view isn't the most reliable method as is. We wouldn't recommend having a system based only on this without some programming and safety additions to increase accuracy. If you don't want to add additional programming, you can use the laser diode off setting, which was the last test for this demonstration, or use another output value error setting shown earlier in the video. Turning the laser LED off and on proved to be the most reliable method for getting the last known position of the laser. And that's our demonstration. If you have any further questions or want to know more about the LE200 device or any of our sensors, please visit our website. We'd be happy to answer any questions or troubleshooting issues you may have with any of our devices. Links are available below. Thanks for watching.